My history student of the year is not the student with my highest grade point average. Quick shout out to Talia Randolph and Tian McBean, who were pretty much running neck and neck for that the whole year. I chose instead a student who has a passion for history that most 8th graders just don't have. This person is a true history enthusiast. We would often discuss history before first period while he was waiting for Miss Loack to get to her room. He could probably identify the locations in the slides that I have on this presentation without using the captions. If we would have had our WOW competition, he would have been our captain, and sometimes he was at school to practice before I would get there. The one drawback, his handwriting does look like it's from the 1800s and it was written in a rainstorm. So you might need to work on that as you move on through your academic career. But that's about the only negative I have. So I'd like to congratulations to my student of the year, Talon Heinrich. Again, congratulations, Talon.
Hello, I'm Mr. Curtis Stevens, and I am the instructor for 8th grade U.S. History. I'm here to announce my Student of the Year at Rodgers Middle School. My Student of the Year has been a student of mine for the last 2 years in 7th grade, civics, and this year in U.S. History. She has been one of the perfect role models for all students, a dream student for any teacher who has had her. She has been very, very devout in her studies, always trying her best, always respectful, always aware of how she's supposed to conduct herself properly in the classroom. She has my deepest respect. Only very few teachers ever have such a wonderful student 2 years in a row. Her future is unlimited. Her opportunities are only going to be that which she wishes to pursue. She will be excellent in any path of life that she will be going through for her career as a young adult. And I'm so proud to announce that Valkyrie Santiago is U.S. History 8th grade Student of the Year for Mr. Stevens. Congratulations, Valkyrie. I'll miss you.
I have chosen Sophia Bilar for my 7th period as my Student of the Year for Language Arts. Sophia always gives her best, 100% effort, and she's just all around a great kid. So she was a joy to have in class. I will miss you, and I'm very excited for you though, because I know you're going to do awesome in high school and be very successful. So congratulations, Sophia.
Hello, this is Miss Sampson. The qualities I search for in a Student of the Year are amply demonstrated in this student. This student's work ethic is outstanding. She has always put her full effort into every assignment and is ready to take on more. She truly has a growth mindset. As a student who excels academically, she freely works with other students, helping and encouraging them. This student demonstrates high integrity, setting the standard for good behavior, and always following our PBIS RAISE values. I'm sure that this student will achieve great things in the rest of her academic career and beyond. My selection for Student of the Year for 2020 for Comp Science 3 is Olivia Rivard. Congratulations, Olivia. Hello, Ms. Sampson here to present my 2020 Student of the Year for Advanced Comp Science 3, Brittany Bettencourt. Brittany's a hardworking student who's inquisitive and diligent, trustworthy, and a great problem solver. Although she joined my class after the first quarter, she quickly became a vibrant part of that class, participating in discussions and completing her work without prompting. She can be trusted to work with any student and to stay on task throughout the entire period. Brittany's been a fantastic student who I'm confident will continue to excel in high school and beyond. Congratulations, Brittany.
Hello, it's Coach Davis from Physical Education. I'm here to present the PE Athlete of the Year Awards. I've selected 2 students from my class to receive this award. This award doesn't require you to be an athlete outside of the normal classroom setting, but it does require you to adhere to the true definition of an athlete. An athlete is a person who is trained and skilled in exercise, game, and sport that requires physical strength, agility, and stamina. Both Paige Brush and Jack Cleversley uphold attributes of true athletes and of true scholars. They've given 100% in my class daily, and not being the best never stopped them from trying and giving their best. So I'd like to say thank you to both of them for all their hard work and express how much I've enjoyed their presence in my class. Congratulations and good luck.
Hey Peyton, I just want to let you know that I selected you as one of my stars for science for this year, and their biggest reason is I always admire the pride that you take in earning good grades. And that is going to serve you well when you get to high school and throughout your life in general. You've managed to develop some great academic habits, and I have the utmost faith that you're going to do great in high school, and I just can't wait to hear about all the things you accomplish. And I know you're going to be successful in whatever path you choose to take after high school. So congratulations. Hey, Dontarius. I'm sorry the way things ended this year, but I just wanted to let you know that I did select you as one of my 8th grade stars. And the biggest reason is you just never gave up. No matter how hard you struggled with something, you just stick right with it and you keep going until you get it. And I just appreciate your great attitude. And I know that's what's going to make you accomplish great things. You keep that attitude, you keep that tenacity, where you just keep going no matter how hard it gets. And I know that at some point I'm going to see you in the spotlight because I know that's what you're destined for. All right, so you have a great time in high school, and I wish you nothing but the best, and I can't wait to hear about all the great things you accomplish.
Hi, this is Miss Sue. I'm the 8th grade reading teacher over at Rodgers Middle School. This year, I'd like to congratulate and nominate Vanessa Martinez-Zara for being the Reading Student of the Year. Vanessa has always had a hardworking, positive attitude, completed her assignments, and it's been an absolute pleasure to have in class. So on behalf of Penny, Milo, and myself, I'd like to congratulate you, Vanessa. You will go on, I know, to do amazing things in high school, in your career, and beyond that. I have had the absolute pleasure of being your teacher, so I wanted to go ahead and congratulate and thank you.
In February of this year, we were able to send to the Glaser Children's Museum a team of Algebra 1 math scholars to compete in the district math league competition. After being trained under the watchful eye of Miss O'Neill and Mr. Edwards, 3 students were able to compete in the competition: Manuela Fernandez Oberti, Paige Bush, and Yadiel Narvez Hernandez. Though we did not bring home the gold this time, we were well represented. And so we want to take this time to acknowledge their dedication and achievement in representing Rodgers. Thank you, team, for a job well done.
Since I will be retiring at the end of this school year, picking my Student of the Year this year is somewhat bittersweet because I'm doing it for the last time. As I reflect over the years, I think what I liked most about teaching language arts was that we got to touch on a wide variety of subjects. We learn and practice reading and writing and listening and speaking skills in relation to history, science, art, music, PE, and yes, even math. I'm lucky to be able to witness the learning of my students in multiple facets. With this in mind, I'm reminded of the definition of a Renaissance man, someone who embraces all knowledge and develops themselves fully. Yes, my Student of the Year thinks. He applies what he's learned in his reading and writing assignments, and he participates fully in class discussions. However, what sets him apart is that he's on his way to becoming a true Renaissance man. He has a wide variety of interests, and he participates in those interests fully. There have been and there will be many teachers who interact with the students. I'm glad I was one of them. My 2020 Student of the Year is Yadiel Narvaez Hernandez.
would like to take this time to recognize two of my students. I have chosen a student that has been a great student all year round. Throughout the year, there were some days that she and I would just have to look at each other and go, is this really happening? Though e-learning has been a struggle, she has still managed to complete all of her assignments and in a very timely manner. I have selected Bailey Jackson as my Comprehensive Science Student of the Year. Congratulations, Bailey. I know you'll do well in high school. My second student is hardworking and dedicated, and those are just a few words that describe her. She works well on individual assignments, but she works even better when she's working with her group and trying to keep them on task. She was a great addition to the Rodgers family and will go far in life. My Physical Science Honors Student of the Year is Angela West. Thank you very much.
I often hear students who ask the question, when are we ever going to use this in real life? When I hear that, I'm reminded that I teach students and not mathematics. I teach students about life, and mathematics is simply a tool for learning about it. Mathematics is extremely important, but it pales when compared to the elements of life that lend themselves to character, purpose, and destiny. Those elements are the important things that we teach to our students. Those elements comprise the attributes that I look for in my selections for Student of the Year. In Algebra 1, my Student of the Year selection I found to be extremely respectful and honest. She's a hardworking student who came to every class ready to learn all that she could. She achieved at a high level, an outcome that is indicative of a well-disciplined student in a high school course. What stood out most about Alana Lee is her resilience. She sent me a note at the beginning of the fourth quarter to tell me what she was going to do in terms of her personal performance, and then proceeded to knock it out of the park. For her outstanding performance, it is my honor and privilege to recognize Alana Lee as Student of the Year in Algebra 1. Every year begins with great anticipation. I always look for the surprises. My surprise this year came in the form of a student who was not homegrown through the Rodgers ranks, but a move-in from the Department of Defense education system. She came to class always prepared to learn. She is recognized as a leader among her peers. She demonstrated that by attaining the high score on more than 90% of all assignments given all year long. What I love most about Olivia is her compassionate heart, allowing her to work alongside students of any ability while maintaining excellence both in her character and performance. Clearly, she is both a hardworking and disciplined student, attributes that she owes in some part to her family's military background. It is my privilege to recognize Fraulein Olivia Rivard as this year's Student of the Year for my pre-algebra classes.
Through determination, hard work, perseverance, and resilience, my Algebra 1 Student of the Year is Jacob Carroll. Jacob is a talented, unique, and genuine person who I know will see amazing things from as he continues on into high school and beyond. Congratulations, Jacob. When you teach algebra honors, you expect smart, intelligent, and mathematically brilliant students. My student of the year, Talia Randolph, brought that to the classroom and much more. Talia brings excellence to everything that she does. She refuses to leave not knowing how, why, and what she needs to accomplish. Through her hard work and determination, she set the standard for excellence in all of algebra this year. She is a natural leader. She is able to work with any student I ask her to work with and chooses to work with students that bring out the best in her. She is one of the most compassionate and empathetic students I have ever had the pleasure of teaching, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that whatever she chooses to do as she continues on into high school and into college will change the world as we know it. Congratulations to Leah, and never stop reaching.
Hey, 8th grade Stingrays, this is Mr. New. I just want to take a minute to tell all of you congratulations on finishing your time in 8th grade and good luck as you start your journey into high school next year. I know this year has been very challenging and very different than most of us ever imagined it would be. 8th graders, you've lost a lot of things this year, from no 8th grade banquet, no 8th grade field trip, award ceremonies that will be done virtually, um, losing the last season of flag football. There's a lot of things that were lost due to the COVID pandemic and being quarantined and schools being closed down. But as you move into the end of this school year and hopefully beginning next year at the high school level, again, I want to remind you to remember the positives from all of your time in middle school, all the relationships, all the friends you've made, all your times with your teachers, and challenge you to keep working to be successful, to do the things you want to do with your life. The things I found in tough times, the people who are most successful are those who can endure adversity and find positives and come out on the other side and look at the positive side of that adversity and find something that makes them stronger. So I'm going to challenge you guys to do that as we move forward here into the final few days of school. And as I tell you, congratulations. Many of you still have some things to get done in your courses before you're going to be able to move on to high school. So make sure you're finishing up strong, getting everything done you need to do so that when you finish the 8th grade here in a few days or this summer, you're ready to move on to high school and move on to great things. So again, congratulations on finishing your time as an 8th grader at Rodgers Middle School. I wish you guys nothing but happiness and success moving forward. And please stay safe and take care of yourself and your family. Take care, Stingrays.